for visiting the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified of future videos.
Hey folks, Dan Ryan here for this episode of Leo and Dan Ryan look at inexpensive guitars. We're looking at this Redid 335 Copy that Leo got from Amazon for $159.99, and never seen it. Never seen a Redid guitar. I'm assuming Redid is the way you pronounce it. I guess it could be Redid, but we're going to say Redid. It was very well taped up, so I've already cut the tape. Let's see if I can get this off. Looks like I can. And it comes with a cord and a pick, and there's probably multiple picks and an Allen wrench, at least one, maybe there's only one, I don't know yet. Anyway, have that.
Just keep going from the bottom, it'll sort itself out.
You say that, but that's not what's happening. Hear all that squeaking? That ain't me.
I thought it was.
Yeah. Reminds me of an old Lily Tomlin joke. Sitting on a chair.
There's no young Lily Tomlin joke anymore.
Lord, please let me make this noise long enough so people know it's the chair and not me. That was some really uncooperative foam.
Hand it to me, Dan. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay, so it definitely looks like a 335, except it has the cord plug on the side, which is what I would generally prefer, but it's not the 335's actual design.
Nope, it's better. Headstock's not broken either.
Nope.
Not yet.
Yeah, well, you could say that about any headstock.
That's not broken.
It's not broken yet. But the day is young. Okay, so
that is the thinnest pickguard I ever saw.
Yeah, it's 2-ply. So it's a very attractive brown color. Very subdued. The finish looks to be in very good shape. There's some little pieces of foam stuck to it, but I don't see any flaws in the finish. I don't see any dings. I don't see any scratches or scuffs. The F-holes, at first glance, they appear to be bound. If they are, they're not bound very well. They could be painted, I'm not sure. Because you can feel a lot of roughness when you run your finger around the edges. Very nice block inlays on the neck. The neck is bound at the top. The entire body is bound, top and bottom. You know, for a $159 guitar, these are some nice details. Switch appears to work. A little noisy, but it's very positive. It's got a hardtail and a tune-matic. No name tuners, but they look kind of like Grover's. The headstock, you may want to get that close enough.
Yeah.
The inlay on the headstock is quite attractive. You know, when you get to the, you know, this price of guitar, you know, the little things start to make a difference. So,
Is that an inlay or is it a sticker?
No, it's inlay.
Wow, that's nice.
It's very well done.
Harley Benton's are stickers usually.
Yeah. Well, if it's a sticker, it's one of the best ones I've ever seen. The truss rod cover is, this is so, you know, kind of classic looking, and this is kind of industrial looking. So there's a little bit of a disjunct there, but nothing horrible. You could always just put a black one on if you want to. Let's see. No sharp edges on the neck. It's not tuned up yet, so I have no idea what kind of tension it would have on the strings when it is tuned up. But
let's do our subscribers a favor. They always like to hear semi-hollow guitars acoustically.
Well, not until I tune it up, Leo.
Well, after we do that.
Okay, that's fine.
But I just wanted to remind you. I know you have done it in the past because people have asked, and I was just reminding you to do it.
I'd be happy to do that. Although semi-hollows are, there's a reason why they call them semi-hollows. They're semi-solid as well.
Right.
You know, hollow body guitars, that's a whole different kettle of fish. Although when they're this thin, even when they're completely hollow, they don't tend to have a very good sonic profile acoustically. You know, you can hear them a little bit. Now, when you start to get into the jazz boxes where, you know, they're 4 inches deep and, you know, 15-inch bout or something, you know, that's starting to be an actual acoustic guitar with a pickup on it, which comes with its own set of problems, which is feedback most of the time. The top is maple. The body is basswood. I don't know if they're talking about the block in the middle, because I mean the guitar itself looks kind of all in one piece, but rosewood fingerboard, and I believe a maple neck.
And a volute.
Yeah. So, you know, again, for a $159 guitar, these are these are relatively good construction materials. Pretty close to what you'd get if you bought, you know, an Epiphone or. Anyway, we're going to stop now. We're going to tune it up. We're going to run through the pickups. I will play it acoustically before we go through the actual pickups, and we'll be back in a minute. Thanks. Hey folks, Dan Ryan here. We're back with this Redid ES-335 Copy that was purchased from Amazon.com for $159.99, and so far, very nice guitar. Leo had asked me to just to play it acoustically, so you could see just how it sounds acoustically. So you know, it's only going to have one sound, obviously. So, you know, it's audible, but, you know, it's not like an actual F-hole acoustic guitar. And there's a reason why, you know, folk guitars have a round hole, and they're, you know, and it's mainly so you can have a good amount of volume and a nice tonal characteristic. But, you know, if you just, you know, you're trying to learn a song and you don't want to go plug in, or, you know, it's audible enough so that you can hear what you're doing. So that's that. And let's hear what the pickups sound like. And as always, we'll start with the neck pickup. Let's see. We'll do a jazz tune since this is kind of a jazz guitar. So that's the neck pickup. Here's both pickups. And here is the bridge pickup. Those are the pickup sounds. All in all, very nice, very balanced in terms of, you know, this kind of guitar. You want to have some kind of bass, but you don't want either the bass or the treble to dominate. And for a $159 guitar, this sounds, you know, as good as some Epiphones I played. At least as long as there's not an Epiphone sitting here. You know, this is a very playable guitar. Not bad at all. So we're going to stop one more time, make sure we're in tune, and play a little songs for you. And we will be right back. Thanks. Hey folks, Dan Ryan back again with this Redid 335 semi-hollow body copy. We've gone through the construction and gone through the pickup sounds. So now we're just going to play something. And what we are going to play is from Dix, D-I-X Music Studio. I think we've used them once or twice before. Smooth jazz ballad backing track in D minor. Before we do that, I do want to say we had this turned up to where we would normally have it for a solid body guitar, but these pickups are pretty microphonic, and so we were just getting a very high-pitched squeal out of them. That's one thing you may want to keep in mind when deciding whether you want to buy this guitar. You know, that's just a matter of how you play on stage and you know, a bunch of different factors. But yeah, it got quite uncomfortable in here until I figured out how to turn the guitar down. So here we go. If I can get this to stay straight. Redid 335 Copy. Very nice playing guitar. Very nice sounding guitar. $159.99. If you want this kind of guitar, you could do a lot worse. And really can't find much to criticize about it, except for the microphonic pickups. And what did you get a set of the Epiphone pickups for?
The Pro Buckers?
Yeah, 27.
About $40.
$40.
45, I think.
So
But they come with everything, though.
yeah.
The switch and the output jack and everything. So you can basically take the bones of that guitar and turn it into an Epiphone.
Yeah, and the nice thing about the Pro Buckers is that it does have the push-pull pot, so that you can go from single coil to double.
Yeah, on both.
Yeah.
On both pickups. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you were going to mod this guitar, everything else just I don't.
Matter
really
of fact,
have,
there's a set in that guitar up behind your head.
Yeah.
That Burl SG copy.
Anyway, so I mean, for around $50, you could go from 159 to 210, and have a guitar that would compare to one that would cost you somewhere around $700 to $800.
Yeah.
So
It's got really good bones.
it's a very nice guitar.
It's a little bit of a kind of a learning curve, I think, with reinstalling the hardware and everything on a 335. You got to do everything through the F holes.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying it would be easy, but
But the Pro Buckers, at least everything is plug and play.
well, if you just wanted to leave it the way it is, you have a completely playable guitar.
Right.
The only thing that I noticed is that the pickups are pretty microphonic at high volumes. High volumes. I mean, we're talking about a 25 amp, so it's not that high a volume, but it was enough. It was enough so that it got very uncomfortable in here for a few minutes.
Right.
Anyway, we could go on and on about that. I'm Dan Ryan. Leo Ryan's been behind the camera. We hope that you will like and subscribe. Click the bell icon to be reminded of our future videos. And with that, we'll see you next time, and thanks.